It all leads to this moment. It started with stepping out and discovering what you're capable of. Planning your future while learning, serving, and getting a real collegiate experience. Because the place you start can change everything. Itawamba Community College. You belong here.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum, I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again, with passion burning in my veins.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take you to the floor for tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups. Let's start with Gulf Coast as we take it down to Sam Ferris, tonight's PA guy and the proud owner of Samstown Market in Manatachee.
A 6'1" sophomore from Bayside West, 0, Andrew Russell. A 6'2" sophomore from Lexington, 2, Duran Harris. A 6'3" sophomore from Clinton, number 5, Zachariah Hamilton. A 6'5" freshman from Olive Branch, number 11, King George. And a 6'9" sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, number 24, Matthew Mitchell.
Just slide, yeah. Next thing you know, they wanna call my phone. Had to get a new phone that's private, yeah. Told my mama ain't no more problem, cause God had the order supplied it, yeah. I ain't tryna waste no time, yeah. I ain't even hit my prime, yeah. I ain't there yet, but I got it, yeah. Blood all over my body, yeah. Might look like I'm robbing, yeah. I'm with the gang and I'm mobbing, yeah. Keeping it G if I'm keeping it P. You should know that I've been on that timing, yeah. From the bottom, but I'm climbing, yeah. They don't know nothing about 'em, yeah. Boom. Let's do it. 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 Yeah. Okay, they know that I've been in the field.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from the start of this big-time matchup here between the ICC Indians and the Gulf Coast Bulldogs. ICC in their home gray and the Bulldogs in their road maize. And, Jim, this one, much like the women's game, got a big game feel. Should be an exciting one from opening tip to finish tonight.
No doubt about it, Adam. We're 8-1 in the conference. They're 6-2 in the conference, so it should be a big-time game.
The Guaranteed Bank opening tip is going to be controlled here by the Bulldogs. Sit back, relax, and grab an ice-cold Coke as we get this one started here in Fulton. Beautiful fake, and there's the jam.
Hello.
Big-time start to the game there as that was thrown down by Hinton. Jim, let's take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with the visiting Bulldogs.
Number 0, Avon Wilson, a 6'1 guard from Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Number 2, Duran Parrish, 6'2 sophomore guard from Biloxi. Number 5, Zachariah Hamilton, a 6'3 sophomore from Jackson Clinton High School. Number 11, George Keene, a 6'5 freshman from Olive Branch, and the man that just dunked the ball. Number 24, Matthew Hinton, a 6'9 sophomore from Atlanta.
Demarion Winston knocks down that jumper for the Indians. We're tied at 2. Now let's take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for your ICC Indians.
Starting tonight, number 1, DJ Davis, the 6'2 sophomore from Oxford, Mississippi. Number 2, Demarion Winston, who just scored, the 6'2 sophomore from Yazoo City High School. Number 8, Jason Johnson, 6'6 freshman from Tampa, Florida. Also number 20, Kyler Fox, the 6'8 freshman from Chattahoochee, Georgia. And one other I missed, I apologize, Adam. Number 7, Jaden Harper, 6'5 sophomore from Terry, Mississippi.
ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Wilson hope he has that same winning combination put together this evening here against the Bulldogs. Three-pointer on its way for the Indians, off the mark, no good. Easy rebound pulled in by Gulf Coast. We got to talk about our Bank Oklahoma keys to victory, and Jim, we saw it in the women's game, defense and rebounding were big. What's he going to take here in the nightcap for the Indians to complete the hard-earned sweep against this good Bulldogs team?
Adam, you and I have seen some good basketball this year by ICC, and we always talk about defense and rebounding, but also something I think that we have talked about but really need to stress tonight is the depth that we play 10 or 12 deep. Maybe we can run them down a little bit. I think our depth will find a way for us to win the ball game. 4
points, and they're all off dunks as that last basket made by number 11 for the Bulldogs. That's King George. And a near turnover by the Indians. And Coach Wilson not happy with how the Indians are handling this press early on.
Full court press for Gulf Coast, and it's paid dividends. They got a 4-2 lead with 18 minutes left in the first half.
So this is Harper to inbounds. And he gets it off to DJ Davis, who now will get it over to Winston. Winston will rush it into the front court. Trapped by the Bulldogs. Harper's there. Gets it back now up top to Winston. Thought Winston was going to step into a beyond NBA range 3, but instead now sets the offense. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Davis works off a screen. Pull up a long 2. Good. DJ Davis.
Good shot by DJ. Need to get him going here early, Adam.
4-4 is your score. Back and forth we go in this one. As we said, a highly anticipated matchup between two of the top teams in the conference and arguably in the country. Neither one of them come into this contest ranked. The Indians defeated number 14 Jones to take over the number 1 spot in the conference. Gulf Coast trying to go on the road and see if they can claim that spot with a win this evening. Deep NBA range 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out to Harper. Now ICC wanting to get out and run. Harper lobs it, and there's the jam! Jason Johnson lighting the crowd up a little bit here. 6-4 ICC with their first lead of the evening. Bulldogs with the basketball, puts up the quick 3. It's short, no good, but the long rebound and held there by Gulf Coast. Lost the handle of it, and it ends up in the hands of DJ Davis. Davis now wanting to get out and run. Pauses for a second, drives inside. Layup is good for Davis.
Nice hesitation, and he took control at him.
So ICC has doubled up the Bulldogs here. Wild shot put up. It's off the mark. No good, but there's another dunk. That is Hinton looking like a young Jim Ingram, throwing everything down he touches tonight. 8-6 is the score.
He's a little bit bigger than I am, a little bit younger. He's only 6'9", 250.
Only 6'9". Davis with the basketball. He's going to go inside, lobs it, and there's Fox with the jam on the other end. Hold tight, folks. We're going to have a good one this evening. 10-6 ICC with the lead. We've already seen 4 dunks in the contest, and then Hinton nearly had another one there. Now up the floor, Winston with it. So he's going to challenge inside, and there's going to be a foul. Let's see if it's on the floor, if it's going to be on the shot attempt. And it is going to be free throws coming up here, and we're going to have the media timeout. Let's take the media timeout with them, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates 2 things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 10-6 ICC with the lead. We'll have free throws coming up here for the Indians. And again, the energy in this one is matching the anticipation of this game right now. Gulf Coast coach giving the official an earful here on the sideline. A couple of players giving the official an earful here. Don't want to see anything. We saw a good women's game. It was called well because the officials allowed the girls to play the game. And that's what we want to see in this one. We want to see one of those where at the end of the night you don't even remember the officials being on the floor.
Good point.
That first free throw from Winston is no good. Awaiting the second attempt here, and it's good. Nice job there knocking down the tail end of that 2-shot opportunity. 11-6 now. ICC with its largest lead tonight. Gulf Coast with the basketball. Bulldogs working against now a a zone defense.
Yep.
Indians show a lot of different looks defensively. And so the Bulldogs quickly working around, then it's slapped away, but no, saved in bounds. Bulldogs get it back, shot is up, and that's going to be a foul. Great hustle there, but it's one of those, and it's a coaching opportunity here for Coach Wilson. Never saved the ball underneath the opposing team's basket. Cooperwood was hustling, tried to make something happen, but now it was send Gulf Coast to the free throw line, and I believe this will be King George.
Right. Phillip got the foul for the Indians.
So George to the free throw line. First free throw rattles in good. Student section on their feet below us here in the Davis Event Center. We want to welcome those that are watching in favor of the Bulldogs this evening, especially our good friend Don Hammock. Don, the SID down there for the Bulldogs, for all the sports. You guys have got a good one in Don. So if you see Don around campus or maybe at a ball game, be sure and thank him for all the hard work he puts in. No better way to thank him than grabbing him a nice ice-cold Coke. As ICC gets the rebound after that missed free throw on the tail end of the 2-shot opportunity there. Winston with it, man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Calling for a screen, gets it up top. Now wants to work inside, goes inside, draws the contact. No, tip isn't there. Phillip with it. His shot is up and good. Renaissance bank shot. Knocked down that time for Phillip.
Hung with it, Adam. Great effort by Phillip.
Good to see him back on the floor. He's missed a few weeks of action. So the Bulldogs with it now. They trail this one 13-7. Indians once again mixing up the looks defensively. Ball fake, now step back into a 3, didn't have it. Into the corner they go with it. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Swing it back up top. Bulldogs with it now, make it 7 seconds. Drive inside, shot is on its way, no good. A lot of contact, but the Indians watch the rebound. And guess who? That's Hinton cleaning things up. And I tell you what, if he keeps dunking at the rate he is, we're going to have to buy a new rim.
No doubt. He's had 3 solid dunks here to keep Gulf Coast in the ball game, 13-9. Indians with the ball, 4-point lead. Coming off of 14 minutes left until half.
Boom! Count the three, and the Indians get instant offense as that's Tim Holiday, the hot shooting three-point specialist, nails the three, and a chance at a rare four-point play the old-fashioned. I say the rare four-point play the old-fashioned way, Jim. One night we saw 5 four-point plays in a contest, so hopefully we won't see that tonight. Oh, by the way, Don says if you see him around campus, get him a Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, okay, great.
And he does. Holiday complete the four-point play. Really the only way you can get a four-point play, I guess you can say, is Indians now up in this one 17-9. Substitution in the game here for the Bulldogs. That's Noblet in. That substitution being brought to you by Max Home. You're looking for a job? Max Home can hook you up. Visit maxhome.com. Bulldogs with it now on the offensive end, trailing 17-9. Inside 14 minutes to go here until halftime. And we've got a foul on the floor, a little bit of a pushing foul there. Well, I think we've already seen more fouls called in the first 7 minutes than we did in the first quarter of the women's game.
Someone takes those whistles from those officials would help us here.
Let these guys play. We got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. So the Bulldogs didn't have the set, so they're going to lob it back and reset the offense. Noblet with it, now puts it into the corner. Gets it back on a little give-and-go action. Nothing there. Wisely backs it back out. Gulf Coast looking to go to work now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Make it 2. Shot is up and no good, but a foul as Phillip bailed him out. And we might be here a while, folks. As that is going to be the second foul on Phillip. Third foul on the Indians, second on the Bulldogs. That first game spoiled us, Jim, as that free throw is off the mark, no good, as this is Parrish at the line. Substitution coming in here for both teams. For ICC, it'll be Johnson back into the contest. For the Bulldogs, it'll be number 3. That's going to be Dwight. Number 5 is going to be Hamilton. And I believe it's number 4.
Yes, sir.
Coming in as well, Lamelli, as that free throw is good. 17-10 now. Bulldogs trying to climb back in this one as the Indians with it, nearly turn it over there. So this is Winston with the basketball, looking to go to work here on the offensive side. Gets it across with about a second to spare. Calling for the screen. Good switch that time by the Bulldogs. Johnson, who's already got 1 3, gets it over. And that one good. Are you serious? Tim Holiday.
On fire early.
Buries the 3, and now he's got a chance at another 4-point play. Wow. I mean, I know you got to get a hand in his face in a hurry, but you don't want to run into him like that. And a chance here to get a quick 8 points in the scorebook for Holiday. Free throw, good.
Man, he's come off the bench red hot. Extends his lead, Adam, to the largest of the night, 11-point lead, 21-10, coming up on 13 minutes left in the first half.
Bulldogs need a good possession this trip down the floor as the Indians starting to stretch this one out a little bit. Noblet wants the 3, and it's a big one. Knocked down that time. Had a little bit of a salute there for the ICC student section, filling the left side of the floor here below us. 21-13 now is the score. Winston setting the offense for the Indians. Holiday, heat check. Nope, decided he wants to dribble to the baseline. His shot was partially blocked. Johnson gets it back, and the Indians with it now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Winston calls for the screen, works off of it, goes inside, turns, nothing there. Holiday, is he hot? That one off the mark, no good. You can't blame Holiday hitting his first 2 3-pointers. Actually, were 4-point plays. Beautiful ball movement by the Bulldogs. 3-pointer from the corner, no good, and we've got a foul away from the ball. Oh, man, we played about 30 seconds without a whistle. And so we have a foul underneath. And that foul's going to be whistled on Winston. His first foul, team 4th foul. The Bulldogs with 3. DJ Davis will get set to check in this situation. He will check in. Looks like Cooper Wood will check out. These substitutions are being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. They're located right across the street from the e-learning building. That's the ICC BSU. So Gulf Coast basketball on the baseline. They trail it 21-13. Noblet wants another three. It's on its way. That one halfway down, no good. Beautiful offensive rebound. Put back is there. Great block out underneath by Hamilton. Strong finish. And he gets the basket. And then now 21-15, coming up on 12 minutes to go here until halftime. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll check in on the baseball game. Step back three from Winston. That one off the back iron, no good. And an easy rebound pulled down there by the Bulldogs. Then it's lost. Winston with the steal. Winston lobs it, but no! Denied that time. Good transition defense by Lamelli. And now here come the Bulldogs on the end. That one denied by Holiday. Anything you could do, I could do better on both sides of the floor. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We got a good one brewing here. Let's take the timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
Welcome back. Bulldogs on the inbounds. Missed the original layup. And then the tip in, ICC with the rebound to DJ Davis. Out of the timeout here, 21-15 is your score. Jim, your thoughts on the first half so far?
Fast-paced game. Two good teams playing hard right now, Adam. And the difference in the game is Holiday coming off the bench with 8 points, 2 4-point plays back-to-back. And that's why we have a 6-point lead, 21-15 with 11:16 left in the first half.
Not sure what he called there. He just blew the whistle and pointed the way of Gulf Coast. So I'm assuming maybe a travel or said he stepped out of bounds. Either way it goes, the Bulldogs get the ball back now, coming up on 11 minutes of play until halftime. 21-15 is your score. Lady Indians won the first game of the day. Indians trying to get the sweep here with a win in the nightcap. Bulldogs looking to go to work. Nothing there. Great defense by the Indians. Working off a screen up top. Now they kick it out. Eyes. Tries and buys the three-point basket. That's Parrish, who blew a kiss to the student section after hitting the three. 21-18. Now is the score. Bulldogs clawing their way back into this one. Indians need to get a basket this trip down the floor to stop a little bit of the bleeding here. This is Johnson, drops it off. This is Davis now with it. Tries to reverse off the drive. Inside shot is up. No good. Rebound's going to be slapped out of bounds, and it should be Bulldog basketball, and it is.
Very close. Davis had a good drive. Just hung on the rim, wouldn't fall in, Adam.
21-18 is the score. Bulldogs with the basketball. ICC with the lead. Gulf Coast being patient now, wants to work off a screen up top. Good switch by the Indians. Trying to feed it inside. Nothing was there, so now they're going to reset. Deep three on its way. That one off the mark, no good. And Indians inhale the rebound. That was Harper. Winston on the dribble. Didn't like what he sees. Backs it back out now with 20 seconds on the shot clock and 10 minutes to play until halftime. Winston drives in, kicks it out. Harper for three. That one well off the mark, no good. And they're going to say it was not blocked. And so that one will go back to the Bulldogs. Timeout, or excuse me, not a timeout, but a substitution coming in here. This is going to be number 20, Kyler Fox, back into the contest. It's a substitution that's being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They're located right across the street from us here at the Davis Event Center. They meet Thursday nights at 7. So the Bulldogs with the basketball, a chance to tie it with a 3 or pull within 1 with the bucket. Around the horn they go, being patient now. Thought about the step back 3-0 there. Ball slapped away now, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for the drive inside, no. Loses control, and they're going to bail him out. Thought that was a travel.
I did too, Adam.
Before the contact, but the officials saw it the other way. And so now the ball will go, or excuse me, we'll have free throws coming up here. That's the 5th foul on the Indians. 3 have been called on the Bulldogs this evening. 9:26 to go until halftime.
Bulldogs hanging around, Adam. We extended the lead earlier to about 11 points. Now they've cut it to 3, got a chance to cut it to 1.
This is Lamelli at the line. His first free throw, pure. Nothing but the bottom of the net there.
He's a 6'7" freshman from Birmingham, Alabama.
So a little bit closer to home than he normally is.
No doubt.
Probably has a few of his family members making the trip over here, hopefully getting a chance to do so. Second free throw, that one good as well.
Look good.
1-point contest, 21-20. ICC then just turns it over. Well, Winston looks back and says, I have pretty good balance. I got my feet knocked out from underneath me. And so they're going to say it was touched by the Indians. Winston asking for the foul call and was not going to get it. So turnover gives it back to the Bulldogs, a chance to take the lead here for Gulf Coast. And they put that one about 4 rows deep into the stands there and sent some of the basketball players for the Lady Indians. I think that was Winters.
They're awake now.
Winters almost went scampering and running out of the gym there as that one came towards her.
They were awake, but they're really awake now.
So the Indians dodge a bullet after that turnover. They get it back. Backside lob in the jam.
Kyler Fox.
Fox gets up and gets down with the jam there. 23-20 is the score. We've seen at least 7 dunks so far in this contest. Here comes another one. Nope. Just lays that one in as Lamelli had to adjust to the laser light pass instead of the lob. Back and forth we go on this one. There's Winston. He's wanting to drive inside. He's bumped. And the basket will not count unless this is the 1980s NBA. And so they're going to say it's on the floor here. More subs coming in here for ICC. Looks like KJ Patrick will check into the game. Cooper Wood will check back in as well. These are substitutions that's being brought to you by your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance agent, Brandon Poland. So Patrick coming in for the first time tonight, drops it off to Davis. Davis now to Fox. Fox quickly inside. This is Cooper Wood, spins. Shot is up. No, but Davis finishes.
Ooh, that's close to goaltending. They let it go. Was that Fox or Davis?
Oh, excuse me, that was Fox.
Yes,
that was Fox with the finish. And then that was Davis poking that one out of bounds. Sub in now here for the Bulldogs. This will be number 5 into the contest. Hamilton back in. He was a spark for the Bulldogs early.
Adam, 25-22. Indians up by 3. 8:15 until halftime.
So Bulldogs with the basketball underneath and somehow got wide open. Did Hamilton. I talked about he was a spark. Well, that was an instant spark off the bench. Scoring right away for the Bulldogs. 1-point game here. KJ Patrick with the basketball. Wanting to work one-on-one. Drops it off. Cooper Wood nearly lost it. Now drives inside. A lot of contact. Shot is up. No foul call. Good no foul call in that situation. And now here come the Bulldogs wanting to run on the other end. A chance to take the lead here with the basket. Trailing 25-24. 7:45 to go until halftime. Big man drops it off up top now. Bulldogs wanting to drive inside. Nothing there. Nearly taken away, but able to get it back now. Then it is slapped away, and it's going to be last touch, they're going to say, by the Indians. Timeout on the floor. As we said, this one's going to be a good one. It's living up to the hype so far. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
It all leads to this moment. It started with stepping out and discovering what you're capable of. Planning your future while learning, serving, and getting a real collegiate experience. Because the place you start can change everything. Itawamba Community College. You belong here.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 7:35 to go here until halftime. ICC up by 1, 25-24. The ball slapped away, and that's the steal by the Indians. In the open floor, and wild shot put up. No, but there's another finish by Fox. Bulldogs quickly down the other end, and Fox did a great job of hustling back. And we got a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs trying to catch the Indians asleep.
Called walking.
Oh, they called walking.
Yeah, we got the ball. They didn't get the timeout in time.
Well, I thought the Gulf Coast coach had come out and called the timeout before the travel, but the officials apparently did not see it, so the Indians catch a break there. And that's going to be a bumping foul on the Bulldogs. This one foul is going to be on Dwight. His first foul, each team with 5 fouls here in the first half. Boy, this has been a fast-paced, up-and-down game. It's been fun.
Been fun. About 10 dunks already in the first half.
So the Indians will get it in bounds. This is going to be Davis with the basketball. KJ Patrick now wants to bring it across. And a little bit of a flop action there. Fox nearly lost it, and he does. Bulldogs, then they lost it. And then Cooperwood is going to be fouled. That could have been easily an offensive foul call as Cooperwood kind of threw that hip out there. And they're going to say it's going to be on the baseline and still the shot. Cooperwood trying to plead his case there. I don't push it too much. You kind of got away with one there. And so that'll be ICC ball on the baseline. 27-24, 6:53 to go here until halftime. Invite you to stay tuned. We'll check in on the ICC baseball game at halftime. Colin Minga, Brad Boggs with the call on that one. Last I looked, ICC was up 2-1 in that one against Illinois Central. Jim, I can tell you who's going to win the baseball game tonight.
ICC will win the baseball game tonight.
You're correct, as that shot is up and good. You know why?
Both teams are ICC.
Dang it. You beat me to it. I can never get one by you, Mr. Jim.
We were talking about it earlier, sir.
29-24 is the score. Turnaround hook shot is too long, no good, and Davis with the rebound. Hitting started strong, but has cooled off ever since. ICC now up in this one, 29-24, 6.5 to play here in the first half. Drops it off, Fox. Ooh, he tried to get big and throw that one down, but he's fouled. And I tell you what, this is the most aggressive we've seen Fox play here this season.
No doubt about it, Adam. What did you say, about 4 dunks already?
He has.
And been
that was
slashing the boards.
A foul there. That one's going to be on Hinton, his first foul, team's 7th foul. So ICC will be in the bonus, although this will be 2 free throws come up here for Fox. 29-24 is the score. Fox to the charity stripe. First free throw, no. That one kind of rattled around, bounced out. Substitutions coming in here for the Bulldogs, a pair of them. It's going to be number 11, George, back into the contest. I believe it's going to be number 2 as well, Parrish, back in for the Bulldogs. Substitutions that are being brought to you by the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation. Find out how you can support ICC basketball by visiting iccms.edu/Indian Club. That's iccms.edu/Indian Club. So a pair of misses from the charity stripe there. Bulldogs catch a break. 3-pointer on its way on the other end. That one's left well short. It's going to go out of bounds, and the student section will enjoy that one.
5-point lead, Adam. 6:11 left till halftime. Indians with a 5-point lead trying to extend it here.
There are student section usually about 3 times that size, but the baseball team is in action right now. Great defense there by the Bulldogs as that one was taken away by Hamilton. Noblet with the basketball now, brings it into the front court, swings it around now. Bulldogs with it. Noblet Deep three. That one's off the mark. No good. Rebound being tipped around, and the Indians find it. That's Cooperwood coming away with the loose ball. So anything you can do, I can do better on those back-to-back possessions. Neither team really getting anything going. Patrick drops it off to Davis. Davis dribbles over to Cooperwood to Winston for three. That one off the back iron, no good. Long rebound collected there by the Bulldogs, and now they want to get out and run. This is going to be George with the basketball. Tries to drop it off on the inside to Hinton. It goes out of bounds and back to the Indians. More substitutions coming into the game here. Excuse me, I said that was Winston that shot that last three. It was not. He is checking into the contest. So Winston in along with Harper. And then also it looks like this is going to be Funchess into the game for the Indians. Those substitutions are being brought to you by Bank Okolona. The Indians on the floor, and a jump ball, the possession arrow in favor of the Indians, or did they get a timeout? Timeout ICC. Let's take the timeout with them. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 5:25 to go here until halftime. 29-24 is your score. This one has been a good one since the opening tip, and we don't expect it to change throughout the night. We appreciate everyone tuning in here on the ICC Sports Network. If you happen to be looking for baseball, that's over on the Blue Channel.
Sports has got a lot going on, Adam.
Man, do they.
You are busy. You ever get to go home anytime?
No, I just hang out
Just
here.
hang out here, man. That's what you need to do.
Absolutely. As there's another near steal, as Patrick kind of looked at the officials saying, hey, you kind of ran through me there, but the officials have kind of been letting them be aggressive on those type of plays. So the Indians looking to get it inbounds. They do so now to Patrick. Patrick now back over to Harper. Harper brings it into the front court. Picks up his dribble now, drops it back to KJ. KJ's going to set the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock now here for the Indians. Winston with the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Patrick working off a screen into the corner to Harper. Harper wants to drive baseline. Nothing there. Inside the go, Cooperwood had his shot blocked.
Oh, my goodness.
Great defense there by the Bulldogs. Didn't give anything easy to the Indians. And now a chance to trim into this 5-point lead by the Indians. 29-24 inside 5 minutes to go here until halftime. Bulldogs with it. Right wing looking to feed it inside to Hinton. Hinton well beyond the basket. Now being guarded by Funchess. Hinton going to work. Turnaround hook shot. Well off the mark. No good. And Cooperwood with the rebound. Great defense there by Funchess.
No doubt about it. Stood his ground. Didn't foul him. Great defense by Funchess.
Funchess is a two-sport athlete here at ICC. Plays football as well as basketball, obviously. Harper with it now. Swings it back up top to Winston. The scoring has slowed down dramatically over the last few minutes here. Winston wanting to drive, but the defense takes it away. Now goes inside, kicks it out. Thought about the three. Cooperwood drives inside. Shot is up.
Oh, nice shot.
And the bank is open. The Renaissance Bank shot. Renaissance Bank, they are the bank that understands you. Find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. Three-pointer on the other end, no good. Rebound slapped around. Loose on the floor, still loose, and the Bulldogs chase it down. Up top, the Bulldogs go with it. Now they want to drive inside, pull up jumper. Shot is on its way in the Renaissance Bank shot on the other end and one. Parrish muscled that one up and got a little bit of help. And then Parrish having a little bit of something to say to the student section. It looks like we may have the media timeout here before the free throw, and that is going to be the case. Timeout on the floor. Man, this has been fun. Back with more right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 3:49 to go here in the first half of play. 31-26, ICC with the lead, but a chance to convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way here by Parrish. Impressive play by Parrish. He got the foul, drew the contact, and just kind of shot-putted the ball up, and it banked in. So a chance at a big swing here for the Bulldogs. Free throw good for Parrish. 31-27, ICC with the lead. And that's got to be a foul, and it is. Because that one's going to be on Hamilton.
How many is that on them, Adam?
And that should be their seventh. Yep. No, it's actually the 8th.
Okay.
So this will send ICC to the free throw line. Hamilton kind of showing the ref his wrist there and got a little blood on him, so he's going to have to come off the floor in this situation. So this will be Winston to the free throw line. A 1+1 opportunity here. They're going to not make him. Now they are. I'm going to say with the 1+1, you've got to make him hold on here. As they're going to put a bandage on him real quick or some tape. And it's not going to stick as much as he's been sweating. So maybe the bleeding has stopped there. As Hamilton will stay in the game. So Winston now with a 1+1 opportunity here for the Indians. 31-27 is the score. 3:48 to go until halftime. Free throw on its way, and it rattles in good.
Got Demarion with 4 points.
Those stats being brought to you by Samstown Market and Manatachee as a substitution comes in. Fox back into the contest. Funchess will check out. He put in some quality minutes, did Funchess?
He did. A lot of energy.
And it's going to take a lot of that tonight for either of these teams to win. And now they're going to okay, so they're going to make Winston come to the sideline, who was shooting the free throws.
Is he the one bleeding?
And looks like maybe the Gulf Coast player who was bleeding actually got blood on him and Harper. So they've got to give him the opportunity to get back on the floor here.
Adam, I made a mistake, and I apologize. We've been saying that was Derek Parker, number 15,
Parker.
6'9" kid. That was Parker in there, played that good defense for us.
My apologies to the Parker family.
Yes, Derek's playing very well.
Yes. So they got him in and out real quick.
Yeah, it was 15 and 14, and we just missed it. I'll take the blame, sir.
It's on me.
And we apologize to the Parker family. They should appreciate it, I hope.
So got the first free throw, a chance at the second one here after the blood timeout, if you will. Second free throw, no good, so a break there for the Bulldogs as the Indians missed the tail end of that two-shot opportunity. Indians usually shoot about a 75% from the charity stripe, not doing so here in the contest early on. 32-27, ICC with the lead. Gulf Coast with the basketball, pull-up jumper, rattles halfway down, no good. Harper.
Great rebound by Harper.
Big
good block
rebound.
out and good rebound.
Now here comes Winston on the other end. Thought about pushing, didn't have the numbers, now wants to back it back out. Winston had it poked away for a second, but luckily in the right spot at the right time was Frazier. Frazier drops it back up to Harper. Harper back to Winston. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Swings it around to Harper. Eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket.
That's big, I'm telling you. Harper made a great rebound on defensive end, comes down, hits the three-pointer.
35-27. Indians with the lead here. 2:55 to go until halftime. Bulldogs need a basket in a big way this trip down the floor, and we've got a foul. And this is going to go against the Indians here.
I think it's against the Indians, yes, sir.
And so the Bulldogs will go to the free throw line, and Parrish will head back to the line. Cooperwood will check out. Checking in will be DJ Davis. A substitution being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. Well, Parrish can't hit a free throw without dancing towards the student section.
I was going to say, what was that?
And his coach kind of got his attention there after doing so. Second free throw, that one good. Hey, if you knock them down, you can brag about it.
Yeah, you can. Cut it to 6, 35-29. Indians with the ball, 6-point lead. 2:45 until halftime.
Demarion Winston will bring the ball into the front court with 2 seconds to spare. Drops it off to Harper. Harper kicks it out. Davis wants the three, can't get it. And the rebound collected that time by Lamele. 35-29, ICC with the lead. Bulldogs with the basketball, looking to go to work on the offensive end. Indians in a man-to-man defense, so a lot of different defensive looks at you throughout the contest. Oh, beautiful crossover. Now gets it to the baseline, drives inside, and that should be a jump ball. And it is. Good job by Fox tying that one up. And the possession arrow in favor of the Indians. So ICC will inbounds. This is where they struggle some today, as Gulf Coast has just been tenacious defensively with their press. If they don't get that initial surge or the turnover, they simply just kind of coast back defensively now. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Winston works off a screen, drives inside. Step back, follow away jumper, pretty.
Big time shot.
Winston buries the jumper, 37-29. Lead now for the Indians. Spins inside, shot denied by Fox. Now here come the Indians, a chance to push it out to a 10-point advantage. And DJ Davis is hit, and it's usually Demarion Winston that gets knocked to the floor, but DJ doing his best Winston impersonation there. So he'll go to the line to see if he's going to shoot 2 or if they're going to call it a 1+1 opportunity. The officials are talking it over here.
I think it's 1-1. We'll take 2 if that's what we'll call.
Most definitely is. They're trying to figure out who to call the foul on. And they're going to call that one on number 4, Lamele. That's going to be the 19th foul. And now the official, they're going to try to talk over. One official said 2. The other one said 1-1. And one was saying it was on the shot. The other one was saying no, it was not. And Gulf Coast coach was coming out, obviously saying 1-1. Coach Wilson coming out saying 2 shots. You know what I'm going to say, Jim? I don't know.
I don't either. Just somebody make a decision.
Well, let's just make the first one. That way you don't leave the second one out. And they are going to say it's a 1+1, and Wilson does make the first one. So much confusion. Now a couple of players from ICC and Gulf Coast running back as if that was the second free throw. Everybody confused.
That was Davis on the free throw. Got his 5th point.
Davis trying to get the tail end of this 2-shot opportunity. It's on its way and good. Rare.
You're right, Adam. And we're up by 10 for the first time in a while.
Rare 2 free throw mates there for the Indians. Gulf Coast gets it across with about a second to spare on the 10 count. Bulldogs need a basket in a big way here. Swinging around the perimeter, wants the 3 on its way. Big basket knocked down there by Hamilton. As he buries the 3, 39-32, and the ball's going to be slapped away, and they're going to say it will stay with the Indians. I tell you what, man, this press for the Bulldogs is tough. Substitutions in here. Winston back in, Harper back in for the Indians. These substitutions are being brought to you by Bank Okolona. John Harrod and all the fine folks at Bank Okolona, serving Northeast Mississippi for more than 75 years. Their newest location is at 111 West Commerce Street in Aberdeen. Proud sponsor of tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network.
Minute left, Adam. We're up by 7. A minute until halftime.
Winston with it now, works it over. This is going to be Cooper Wood with it. Calls for a screen, gets it from Harper. Try to give it back to Harper, then it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Good hustle, nice defense by Parrish that time of the Bulldogs. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Got to be aware of that if you're an ICC player on the floor right now. I think that's what Coach Wilson was coming out to make sure everyone saw. Davis will inbounds it, and Winston had it slapped away. Bulldogs get it, and the shot blocked by Winston. Great defense there by Demarion after having the ball slapped away.
Great block. Great block, because he had looked like a sure layup.
Official wanting a timeout here to kind of mop up the floor in this situation. The mop that is normally behind the basket is not there right now. And so can we get a towel?
Somebody found a mop.
Okay, there it is. Excellent job.
It's one of our students doing an outstanding job.
When in need, our students step up big time. 39-32 is the score. Bulldogs with the basketball. Up top, they're going to reset the offense with about 20 seconds on the shot clock. Wide open three and makes them pay. The Indians a little over-aggressive defensively, as that is Avon Wilson.
His first three of the night.
Gets it now. Harper with it, brings it down the floor. Indians can hold off for the final shot heading into halftime if they want to do so. Demarion Winston with the basketball. Now 15 seconds on the shot clock. Calls for a screen, gets it. Goes inside. Layup is blocked. And now the Bulldogs, they can make a big-time swing here. Thought about the three. Pushes it inside. Passes out. 2 seconds, 1 second. Throws it up a deep two, and it will not fall. Boy, not the possession you were looking for there if you're the Bulldogs in the close. But your score here at halftime, 39-35. We'll take a break and check in on some ICC baseball right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guarantee Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Come back and join us.
Welcome back to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a sneak peek at a little ICC baseball going on. They're playing Illinois Central right now. It's a 9-inning contest. Dr. Brad Boggs and Colin Minga have the call on that one. Of course, when we switch to them, they're obviously going to go to a commercial break over there or go to a break in the action. So, Jim, while we have a time here, let's take a look at the scoring here in the first half as Grant Pate up here with us. So, what's up, Coach Pate?
Coach Pate and Tommy Chamley just walked by. Glad to see Tommy also.
Well, Jim, let's take a look at the first half scoring. Let's start with the Bulldogs.
I will look at that. Again, the score is 39-35. ICC up by 4 here at halftime. Leading the Bulldogs tonight, the Parish has 9 points. Hamilton has 7. LaMelle has 4. George has 3. Noblet has 3. And Hinton, the big center, had 3 dunks. He has 6. And Wilson hit a big 3 at the end of the first half. That's the points for the Gulf Coast Bulldogs.
There's your scoring brought to you by Samstown Market. Now, let's look at the scoring for the Indians.
The Indians leading the team at halftime tonight. Kyler Fox has 10. DJ Davis has 6. Demarion Winston has 6. Holiday had those 2 4-point plays early in the ball game. He's got 8 points. Phillip has 2. Weston has 2. Harper 3 and Johnson 2. 39-35. Indians up at halftime.
Now let's take you to the baseball game as Brad Bob Calaminga with the call.
Sweep tonight, where the women, as we mentioned, it's ball 1 right there to Brody Thompson, who's the left fielder up. But women got a big win tonight, 65-57 victory. And hopefully the men are able to pull out the sweep tonight as that pitch gets by the catcher. No one on base, nothing to worry about right there. So ball 2, good eye by Brody Thompson. Be big there by ICC. And I think if I'm not mistaken, Colin, the women turn around and play again tomorrow, correct? And
yes,
Colin is not responding
yes,
to me.
I'm sorry. Gore just texted.
Not worried about Gore.
Dr. Allen is correct. Gore just said coming to you guys for the next 5 minutes. So I guess he is putting us up in the DC on the new Jumbotron we had from last year there.
3-1 count here to Brody Thompson. So Wang.
So be very careful, Dr. Boggs, and what you say now. We're in the DC.
Swung through that one right there. Ball 2, 3-2. Strike 2, 3-2 count, full count here on Brody Thompson. Wang, excellent job coming back right there. Gets the big K right there. First out of the inning right there. Brody Thompson misses that outside pitch. Gets out number 3. So quickly out number 1. I said out 3. That's strike 3 for out 1. That is going to bring up Reed Kent, who last at bat did fly to center field. Hit that deep ball to center. Was an error on the center fielder, but he was able to reach base due to the error. So we'll see what happens here against Wang with Reed Kent. As mentioned, Wang works with a purpose out there and works very fast. 1-0 count right there. Does not waste any time on the mound. Set pitch right there, swung on and fouled off down the third base side out there in left field. So Kent fouling that one off. 1-1 count. You know, a lot of times, Colin, when you have a pitcher like that, if the batter needs to get back in, they'll take a lot of step outs, or whatever their call time is, when they can step out and try to slow them down.
Yeah, honestly, we hadn't seen more of that this second inning here that we've seen Wang, especially there with Brody getting ahead in the count 3-0, and then Wang being able to battle back rather quickly.
Definitely. So 2-1 now, and Kent kind of taps himself on the chest as he swings on that one and fouls it off, kind of like, yeah, that was me. That's his bad. So anyway, 2-2 count there, and Wang has really come in and taken control. It's not that Benjamin did a bad job either. You can look at the scoreboard out there. ICC only has 3 hits on the evening. Of course, that's to 1 hit for the Cougars. So kind of been a pitching battle thus far as Wang comes back with that one inside part of the plate. That's going to be an E4 right there. Second baseman made an error there, kind of tried to backhand that play instead of getting his body out in front of it when I think he had time to get in front. Didn't get the body out in front totally right there to block that thing and knock it down. Kent reaches again on the error.
Yeah, the second time tonight that Kent has reached on an error. And talking what you were talking about earlier with only the 3 hits, Dr. Boggs, but you also see the 3 errors there by the Cougars, and you start to wonder, with it being their first game and then being up north of the cold, how much they've been able to be outside and take those ground balls and that sort of thing.
So that brings up Houston Green, cleanup hitter on the evening here. So we'd love to obviously see him clean this up a little bit and maybe drive a run in, or at least advance these runners or this runner over to second or third and get him in scoring position. Quickly, 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Wang working with a purpose out there. I think it's working in his favor. Indians still have not really tried to call timeout or slow down his pace any and try to slow that pace. So that's ball 3.
As long as he's throwing balls, we're okay with it.
Yeah, as long as he's throwing balls. That's right.
Slow him down on that.
So good job there. Wayne comes back and does deliver that strike right there. 3-1 count to Houston Green. You got to think this got to be a perfect pitch here for Houston. It's got to be that pitch if he wants to cut down on it. And that's not his pitch, and he takes ball 4. So now you have runners at first and second and 1 out. You do have that runner in scoring position for the Cougars. That is going to bring up to your Cannon Graham, who so far has a double and a single on the night.
For the Indians, number 7, Cannon Graham.
So Cannon swinging a hot bat for the Indians tonight. Doesn't have an RBI as well, but got that double and single. 2 hits. So this is who you want up at the plate right here with somebody in scoring position so far tonight. Not to say you don't want any of them, but you don't want him tonight. He swings at the first pitch kind of inside. That one's going to be popped up to the right fielder. Right fielder takes it. Center fielder was over there to backing him up. Great job right there. Runner's unable to advance. The fly ball was short enough out there that the right fielder was set up perfectly had we wanted to tag at second. So unable to tag, unable to move that runner up. Swung on the first pitch right there. So that's going to bring up Bryson Jackson, the DH.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates 2 things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
All right, here we come. Here we come. So 39-35 is the score. I apologize. I forgot to unmute the broadcast.
No problem. They
whoever that was messages.
Coach Andy Kirk took care of us.
Thank you, Coach Kirk. As that free throw was good, as this is Hinton.
I've been told I'm a lot better when I'm muted, that I sound better.
And Don Hammock also texting in saying check your audio, as that second free throw was no good. I just figured, I was going to say Don didn't say anything. I just figured he did like most people and watching the game on mute.
Maybe that's the best way they should do it, especially if I'm hanging out with you, man.
So Winston with it now, up top, picks up his dribble, works it around. Johnson into the corner, extra pass to Davis. 3 on its way, no good. Big time rebound, ripped down that time by Hinton. Don said it was a good 75 seconds while it lasted. Appreciate that vote of confidence there, Don. Of course, Don is the SID down at Gulf Coast. There's a drive inside and a beautiful finish by Wilson. And here come the Bulldogs.
Down by only 1 with 18 minutes left in the ball game, Adam. They're still pressing also.
That press has been tough tonight for the Indians. As Winston now is going to bring it into the front court. Swings it over to Johnson. Johnson tried to drive inside. Went into a trap, and now the Indians back it back out and reset. Winston works off a screen, back up top. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Maybe not necessarily who you were wanting to shoot the three there as it goes out of bounds back to the Bulldogs. So not a clean start to the second half here for the Indians, Jim.
No, not at all, Adam. We had a 10-point lead with about 8 minutes left in the first half, and they've come all the way back, only down by 1, and they have the ball.
So Gulf Coast with it now. This will be Parrish to bring it into the front court, left side. Working off a screen, trying to drive inside. Good switch there by the Indians. Runner is up. Kiss off the glass is good. Impressive shot there by Hamilton. And the Bulldogs have fought back to take a 1-point lead here. Winston went up and couldn't finish. Was going to try to dunk it. And the loose ball on the floor, and the Bulldogs grab it and take the timeout. Bulldogs are just out hustling the Indians to start the second half. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 17-16 to go in the contest. Bulldogs have fought back from a double-digit deficit to take a 40-39 lead here early on in this one. And the Bulldogs, we said, coming into the timeout, Jim, they're just out hustling, out wanting the game right now over the Indians.
No doubt. Good timeout by Darren Wilson. Again, it's 40-39. Bulldogs up with the ball. 17 minutes left in the ball game.
Gulf Coast with it now, swinging around the perimeter. Spots open for a three. That one's short, no good. Rebound, but a push in the back, no call. Drops it off on the inside, loses the handle, and then we got a foul on the Indians. Well, number 11 got away with a pretty good little shove in the back on the rebound. No call, then the Indians get hit with a reach-in foul. Third team foul on the Indians, none so far on the Bulldogs to start the second half. That foul was on Harper. Minton, nope. Oh, no, he didn't get it to go, and then a late whistle. Come on.
That was a late whistle. I think
Indians took a dribble and was halfway down the floor.
If he made the dunk, they weren't going to call the foul. He missed it. They called the foul a little bit late, Adam.
A little bit late indeed on that one, so feeling like we're in perk right now with the way the whistles are blowing. So this will be Hinton to the free throw line. First free throw is good. That's a dangerous weapon to have, a big man like Hinton who can take you and just bully you in the paint but also finish at the free throw line.
Right. Good touch for a big 6'9" kid.
And I did everything I could on that commentator's sheet to get him to miss, and it did not. 49-32. 6:50 to go here, and Jim, go ahead.
42, like you said, 42-39. I think this is their biggest lead in the night, up by 3. Is that correct?
I believe you're correct. If not, it's going to be close. Winston with the basketball. Indians looking for something here. Harper wants the three. That one short, no good. And it's out of bounds back to the Bulldogs. Jim, how many times have you seen the Indians airball a three this season?
That's was not a good-looking shot.
So Harper will check out. Checking into the contest here will be Holiday, as the Indians want to come out in a 1-3-1 half-court style press. Bulldogs no issue breaking that. Backside lob, and 6'9", got to be about 7'9" to go get that one.
A little bit too high.
Or if he went up and got that one and threw it down, I might have went home. Might have had to, because he would have broke the backboard. So the Indians catch a break. Got to find a way to cash in on those turnovers here. As Jim, I don't think the Indians have scored here in the second half, have they?
We have not. Sitting on 39. It was 39-35 at half. The first 7 points have been scored by Gulf Coast in the first 4 minutes of the second half.
So the Indians need to find a basket this trip down the floor. DJ Davis wants the three,
There
and it's
it is.
good.
There it is, Adam. That's all we needed to say was complain about it.
So Davis ties the ball game 42-42. Back and forth we've gone in this one. It's been that way since the opening tip. Thought about the three, now wants to drive baseline. Easy foul call there, as Fox kind of just got tangled up on his own feet and did the smart thing, committed the foul and did not give up the easy basket. Timeout on the floor. Is going to be a media timeout. Let's take the media timeout with them here from Renaissance Bank and more here on the ICC Sports Network.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 15:50 to go here. Media timeout taken. Gulf Coast basketball. I'm going to call it near side of the floor because we're up here on the concourse in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. And now the officials want to get together again and talk this one over. They're going to put it on the baseline now.
15:50 left in the ball game. As Adam mentioned, 42-42, Mississippi Gulf Coast against ICC.
So Gulf Coast inbounds on the baseline. They get it in. Into the corner. Indians recover quickly. Up top, wanting to go on the drive. Thought about the three. Good help defense there. Forces the awkward shot. It's no good. Strong rebound by Holiday and a foul?
I think Gulf Coast fouled him.
So that foul's whistled on Wilson. I didn't really see any contact there, Jim.
Well, they hadn't blown the whistle in a while, so it's time.
You're right.
I'm sorry. Excuse my sarcasm.
And then the ball's going to be kicked out of bounds. And that's a warning, I guess. They're going to say the ball was hit before it was inbound, so it reached across the inbounds line. So a warning there against the Bulldogs. That was King George. That's a great name.
That is a great name. Great basketball name.
42-42 is the score. 15:30 to go here in the second half. This is Fox with it, drops it off to Winston. He's going to drive inside, and the layup is good by DeMarion Winston. The kid just knows his way around the basket. 44-42, ICC retakes the lead in this one. Ball's going to be slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Bulldogs. Coming up on 15 minutes here in the second half. A Renaissance Bank scoreboard update there in the bottom of the sixth. Illinois Central has scored a run, so it's now 2-2. ICC versus ICC in a 9-inning baseball game. Could be 2 games tomorrow. We're going to wait and see what the weather looks like at the end of the night, as there's a three-pointer on its way off the mark, no good. Fox with the rebound. So visit letsgoicc.com for more information there, or follow us on your favorite social media platform at Let's Go ICC. Davis tries to drive inside, runs into a brick wall, bodies falling all over the place. Let's see who they call the foul on.
I believe it's going to be on them.
So that foul is going to be on number 5 of Gulf Coast, Hamilton. Their second foul whistled on the Bulldogs. 5 have been called on the Indians, as the official going to come over and kind of just wipe up the floor real quick with his shoes and going to get the student to come back out one more time. Not only getting a clap from the student section, but getting claps from
the players.
From the players as well. Showing them some love. Don Hammett making a good point. Jim?
What's Don say?
He is saying, did you know that Jim Tomei is an Illinois Central alum? For some reason, I was thinking it was Joe Girardi.
Huh.
But so, yes, I did not know that.
Did not know that.
So Don Hammock, the knower of everything, as Winston jump stop, picks up his dribble, drops it off inside to Fox, and he's going to be fouled. And that was just an awkward possession there. Maybe I'm thinking Girardi, because maybe he was at Calhoun. I don't know. That's the tagline of me on everything. I
appreciate him keeping up with ICC against ICC.
Yes. This is Holiday with the basketball now. Inside 14.5 to go. ICC 44, Gulf Coast 42. Winston, little give and go action. Fox's shot is up, no good. Another late whistle.
Correct call.
Correct call, but again, I don't mind those. I get the delay calls. Like if the shot goes in,
not gonna call
let them play. But let's don't get a solid 2 count before blowing the whistle. We saw that earlier go in favor of Gulf Coast. I said the same thing there. I'm saying the same thing now, although it goes in favor of ICC. So this will be Fox going to the line. That free throw, no good.
44-42, Indians with a 2-point lead, 14-17 left in the ball game. Adam, we started out this half. We had a 4-point lead. Gulf Coast went on a 7-0 run. We're on a 5-0 run right now. Hopefully 6. Nope.
That free throw, no good, and Gulf Coast rips the rebound. Bulldogs wanting to push on the other end. Had the ball slapped away from behind. Great defense by Cooperwood. (44-42) is the score. 14-12 to go in this one. And another whistle. And this is going to go against the Bulldogs.
Illegal screen.
Again, didn't see that. So that foul whistle on number 12, that's going to be Noblet. So the Indians will inbounds it. This is DJ Davis, drops it off to Winston now. Winston wanting to drive inside. Good defense by the Bulldogs to force him to reset. Little give and go action there. Nearly turned over. Winston gets it back. He drives inside, and the shot good for Winston.
Way to stay with it.
Nearly taken it away there, but the Bulldogs dodge a bullet. And now it is stolen. Davis. Reverse layup. No. Cooperwood with the finish.
It's a 9-0 run for the Indians.
And the Gulf Coast coach is irate here. And hold everything. Do we have a technical foul on the floor? There's something went on in the exchange there. There is a timeout called. The officials are going to talk this one over here as they're talking to a player at midcourt. And there is going to be a technical assessed here on number 2, Parrish. Not really sure if something was said. Maybe. And so that is going to be a technical foul on Parrish. Now, we did say when he's shot free throws tonight, he's had a lot to say to the student section.
Yep.
And that's what, and Jim, we said that at the beginning of the night, Ram. We really didn't want to see something like that come into play in a game like this.
No.
You know, and again, now, if the kid said the magic word or, did something, but if it's something where he kind of got spirited a little bit, maybe a couple of players jawing back and forth, let that go, because this is too much of a big-time basketball game here for something like that to decide the game. But again, we didn't see it, we didn't hear it, so it may be something that was warranted. So ICC will have some free throws coming up here. They took the timeout.
This could extend the lead here, Adam. We got a 6-point lead at the free throw line. Was shooting 2 and then get the ball. Is that correct?
I don't know.
It's a technical.
So it is a technical foul. That may be the case. As this is going to be Holiday at the free throw line. His first one is up. No. That one danced around and refused to go to his home. Awaiting the second one coming up here.
Got
and
that
gets that one pure.
Now we are getting the ball, I believe.
So it should be ICC basketball.
Right. ICC with the ball with a 7-point lead. 13:37 left in the ball game.
This is when we need a communication system with Sam Ferris on the sideline to be like, hey, Sam, what the heck happened? And Sam would probably reply, I don't know. So ICC with the basketball up by 7. Winston dribbling around, sees a trap, avoids it, now over to Davis. Davis drives inside, back out to Winston. Three-pointer, big if it goes. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out and chased down. Davis finds it. Bodies all over the floor. Holiday, yes!
Big series there, Adam.
Lead back to 10. Hinton throws up a wild shot, and are you kidding me? He was out of control falling, and the official bails him out there, and Coach Wilson kind of saying the same thing. Hey, man, just let these guys play. That's what we want to see tonight. And Gulf Coast fans, I'm trying to be as positive as I can for you guys as well. But I just like to see two good teams play good basketball and let them decide at the end of the night.
Adam, we're on a 13-0 run. They made the free throw, but what a good run by the Indians.
I'm telling you, man, that makes Hinton's stock soar as a big man, as solid as he is from the charity stripe. Second free throw on its way, and that one good. Hit the front of the rim. It still found its way through. 52-44 is the score. Still a lot of time left in this one, folks.
Yeah, 13 minutes.
Winston with the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Winston gets across with about 3 seconds to spare. Feeds it inside. Phillip with it. Tries to drive baseline, and it's not a foul.
That didn't look like a foul.
That was good defense on the part of Hinton. And I can understand, like, if this game had kind of got out of control a little bit, Jim, but it's been a hard-fought game.
And there hadn't been any words.
There has been just, like, ticky-tack fouls called. And, I mean, both teams are in the bonus, or the next foul on ICC will put Gulf Coast in the bonus, and we're not even halfway through.
Right, we've got 13 minutes left in the ball game. You're right.
And 13 fouls have been called here. And, again, trying to lay off them here, but we want to watch some basketball. We want to watch these teams get after it here. First free throw is good for Phillip.
He's got 3 points tonight.
Coming off the bench as the ball rolled away. Chiller had it, and the official that was underneath the basket kind of standing there looking at Phillip like, where's the ball? Shamari at the line and gets them both.
Looks good.
54-44 is the score. 12:50 to go here in this contest. Gulf Coast with the basketball. Hinton with it now. And lobs it back up top to Noblet. Into the corner they go. Thought about the three. Instead drives inside. And here's the thing, though. I'm going to say this, Jim. I know we've kind of been
consistent again.
They are calling it the same way on both sides of the floor, even though they've all of a sudden kind of got nitpicky with these fouls. Here in a minute, Don's going to call me and say, Gore, settle down.
If I text Sam and say, can you take the whistles away from the officials, what will happen? I'm sorry.
Of course, we say that all in good fun.
We are. They're doing the best they can. They do a good job.
This is King George to the free throw line. First free throw is good. I'm going to say easily name of the year in my book so far this season. King George. Second free throw, and that one rims out no good, but the rebound to the Bulldogs. And guess what? Another foul called. You get a foul, you get a foul, you get a foul. And so that will be the 8th foul on the Indians. And that foul on Johnson is his third.
Get him out of the game, I think.
So he will check out here. And so we may have a free throw shooting contest in this remaining 12:38 to go in this one, folks. Noblet's free throw is up. It's off the mark, no good. Fox had the rebound, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. Fox kind of looking at the official, thinking he got a push. That was too much contact, so no foul called on that. You have to barely touch him to get a foul call. So Gulf Coast basketball on the baseline. They inbounds it quickly there. Noblet for three, big if it goes. No, off the mark, no good, and Winston tears away the rebound. This is Cooperwood with the basketball, drops it back over to Winston. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs, picks up his dribble, in trouble. Cooperwood with it now in the corner. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Cooperwood dribbles, well, wants to challenge the big man inside, turns around, shot is up, bouncing around, no, rebound tipped. Cooperwood finds it, and he is going to get rid of it for the travel call.
Adam Cooperwood got fouled. They didn't call that one.
I was thinking the same. I was going to say he's fouled. Davis for three. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound.
Now they call one.
So my mom taught me if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. What's the reason for the silence there, folks?
Well, let's say this. If you like free throws, tune in to the rest of the ball game.
Media timeout. Let's take it. You know what? Let's go check on something. Well, no, they're changing innings in baseball as well. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Resetting out of the timeout, 11:50 to go here in the contest. Foulapalooza this evening here in Fulton. 16 fouls have been called, and we have not played a half of the second half yet. Free throws coming up here for the big man. He's been solid all night tonight in Hinton. His first free throw good. Staying solid at that charity stripe is Hinton. As I said, already a very, very impressive player. But that free throw being that 6'9" size and solid. When somebody's saying, well, Gorey's just making free throws. Nah, he's making these like pure. Except for that one hit the front rim.
Man, but it went in. He's got 13 points.
They're just dropping nothing but net.
Great touch.
And he will get out of the game and get a breather here, the 6'9", 245-pound sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia. Inbounds, and Davis with it now. 54-47, ICC with the lead and the basketball. Winston wanting to go on the drive. Good defense to take it away. Holiday for three. Yes!
Beautiful.
Holiday pushes the lead back to 10 here for the Indians. Inside 11.5 to go in the contest here between ICC and Gulf Coast. On the drive, Noblet looking to go inside, kicks the extra pass, too much, and now Holiday in the open floor. 3-on-2 break. Holiday goes inside, deny, but there's Fox, and he cleans things up. Not a bad guy to trail a play
No
there,
doubt
and
about it.
Tyler Fox. Indians now up by 12. Noblet with it now, wants to work off a screen, puts up a quick three. It's on its way, back iron, no. And Gulf Coast now kind of settling for these quick threes, Jim. And the Indians are taking advantage of their misses. And Hinton, well, he got up and looking at the coach and maybe coming back in after a very short break. It's that shot blocked. Nice job there by Lamelli to come in and get the stop. And now here come the Bulldogs. Looking for a little pick and roll action. Gets it. Lamelli's shot is up and good. Great set there on the offensive side of the floor.
About it.
59-49 is the score. Bulldogs, again, that tenacious trap off the inbounds. Indians survive it, let traffic clear. And now this is Winston. Winston leaves it inside to Fox. Fox wanting to go to work. Spins in the paint, up and under. Shot is up, no good. Gets his own rebound and kicks it back out, and the Indians reset. Holiday with it. Jab step, drives inside. His shot denied, but a foul. Got him with the body, apparently, as that looked like a pretty good block shot. And so this will send Holiday to the free throw line here. That is going to be the 8th team foul on the Bulldogs. Finally inside 10 minutes to play.
10-point lead for the Indians, shooting 2 free throws. As Adam mentioned, 9:53 left in the ball game. Indians with a 10-point lead could stretch it out here. Holiday at the free throw line.
His first free throw, good. Holiday with the make.
Tim's got 16 points tonight, been very solid as always.
Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. ICC up 3-2 over Illinois Central. That's in the bottom of the 7th. That game scheduled for 9 across the way from us here at Crescent Field. Second free throw, pure from Holiday. 61-49 is the lead. Bulldogs with it. Noblet with it now. Beautiful no-look pass. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians. And that foul is going to be on Winston. And so this will send the Bulldogs to the free throw line, as that's going to be the 10th team foul. So they'll be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way out. So this is King George. His first free throw, good. Hit the front of the rim and rattled true. So he'll get the tail end of this 2-shot opportunity coming up. And misses it. Some of the parents over on the left side of the floor getting rowdy over there, stomping their feet. The band kind of joined in with them.
Nice.
So I'm going to give the assist to a couple of the parents on that missed free throw there. Indians up by 11. 9.5 to play here in the contest. Davis wants to drive inside. His shot is up. No foul called there, and now here we come down the other end. Bulldogs with it. Skip pass, Noblet with it now, wanting to drive inside, picks up his dribble, and jumped when he went to make the dribble. That's the Cardinal sin in basketball as he throws it out of bounds, and the Indians get it back, leading by 11 with 9:14 to play. Davis with the basketball. Going to dribble it into the front court. Drops it off to Demarion Winston. Now up top, this is Johnson with it to Holiday. Holiday thought about the three. Instead steps inside and buries a long 2.
Oh, his shot's pure shooting.
Holiday with the jumper. It's good. Let's go check out some baseball.
Graham, a left-handed batter. Fouled off the left side there, so staying alive. Still full count here. I know we should be getting an update soon on our men's basketball game. We'll get you a score on that at some point. 61-50. It is 61-50 as that one is lined out in the right field. That's going to drop. It was right at him, but they're going to send Houston Green on, and the Cougars are not even going to test it out and try it. They're just wanting to keep Cannon Graham there at first, and they do so that he does not get in scoring position. The right defensive play there. Right fielder comes up, does not even take a shot at home plate, and goes ahead and fires at second just to keep Cannon there at second. So excellent job there by the Cougars, but good job, even better there by Cannon Graham to drive that run in and get his second RBI of the night. 8-1 up 4-2.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there.
And right on cue, we get in there and get to see ICC push a run across. Brad Boggs, Colin Minga with the call on baseball. That's over on the Blue Channel. ICC up 63-50, 8:45 to go here in the contest. Appreciate everyone checking in with us this evening. Want to say a special hello to those Bulldog fans trying to get the Bulldogs to rally late in this one. Bulldogs in gold, ICC in gray. Three-pointer on its way, halfway down, no good, but a great job. Oh, no, the iron unkind. That time for Lamelli. Great offensive rebound, just couldn't get the putback to fall. Holiday drives inside, hangs, his shot is up, no good. Indians kick it out. Three-pointer from Davis, big if it goes. No, that one won't fall either. So the Bulldogs dodge a major bullet there. Still trail this one by 13, 63-50, 8 minutes to go in the contest. Baseline drive, kick it out to the corner. George spins, his shot is up, it's no good, gets his own rebound. Puts it back up in and good. Nice job by King George staying with that one.
No doubt, give him credit. Cuts it to 11, 63-52, Indians with the ball with 11-point lead, 7:35 left in the ball game.
And then that one's going to be taken away by the Bulldogs. Now it's loose on the floor and they get it. Great play there by Lamelli to break up the pass, and now here come the Bulldogs. Loose on the floor, still loose. And Harper gets it off to Winston. Winston lays it in. What about the hustle for the Indians? Did not give up on the play, and then there's another steal by the Instant. Winston on the floor, gets it to Johnson, drops it off to Holiday. His layup is good. Indians out to their largest lead of the night after out-hustling the Bulldogs on back-to-back possessions. Looks like it's going to be a full sales substitution in the next opportunity here for the Bulldogs, 67-52. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Rebound, muscle down. The putback is going to be no good, but there's the jam on the putback. That was Dwight getting up, getting big, and are we going to have the TV time or media timeout? Apparently so. Media timeout on the floor. 67-54. Indians getting it going here late. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 67-54, ICC with the lead here over the Bulldogs. Jim, we were talking about during the break. For the Bulldogs, they set the tone early in the second half. That's how they were able to come back and take the lead because they were out hustling the Indians. We finally see the Indians kind of out hustle the Bulldogs on those last two possessions to take this lead.
No doubt about it. We're scrambling for loose balls. Had a nice 4-point run there, and we've got a big lead here. 13. There's still time left in the game. 6.5 minutes left. We know Gulf Coast has got a good basketball team. We'll see what happens.
So the Indians with it, wanting to work a little bit of clock here. Davis over to Holiday for three. That one halfway down, no good. Rebound tipped around, the Bulldogs find it. Boy, that would have been a big three-pointer there for the Indians had that one fail. Now the Bulldogs just need a good possession this trip down the floor. They've got the big man Hinton back into the contest. That shot blocked. Oh, my goodness. The official bit on the flop. That was a great play by Holiday, but an even better play by Parrish to draw the whistle.
Let me say this, Adam.
You
Coach
say it, Jim.
Darian Wilson did not agree with the call, and, man, he did some nice hot kick, jumping up and down. What an athlete, our head coach.
Former two-sport star down at Jackson State, a baseball and basketball player. Now we see him tomorrow in the cafeteria. He may be holding his lower back after that.
I'll tell you, he did some jumping then.
Both free throws good. Nice job there by Parrish knocking those down. 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this one. As we said, this one far from over, especially with this tough defense the Bulldogs have had against the press. This time the Indians, no problem. Holiday goes inside. His shot was blocked. They're going to try to argue a goaltending. No way.
It was not goaltending. And I'm an ICC fan, but that was not goaltending.
I like trying to get the call because with these officials, you might get it. As Holiday challenged, but he will go to the free throw line here. I want to say we're probably right around 23, 24 fouls called here in the second half. 10 plus on the Indians, 9 on the Bulldogs. And Holiday buries the free throw.
Boy, I tell you what, Tim has a smooth stroke. He can shoot the basketball.
And when he's hot, boy, he gets hot in a hurry. Renaissance Bank scoreboard update, 5-2, ICC up after 7 over Illinois Central. As that second free throw from Holiday good as well. 69-56 is the score. So Gulf Coast needs a basket in a big way this trip down the floor. India switched into a 2-3 zone. That shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Holiday had it, lost it, gets it back. And the Indians get the stop on the defensive side of the floor, and then they don't turn it. Yeah, they do. Harper stepped into the backcourt, but no call. So a break there for the Indians, unless they're going to say the Bulldogs slapped that one away. Winston, he wants to drive inside, lost his balance, kicked it out. The Bulldogs trying to get it, and
that's a foul on us.
A foul going to be called on the Indians here, as George will have to come back and find his shoe here. Jim, have you ever wore shoes like King George is wearing right now?
I ain't got any shoes like that. I like that kind of
neon, yellow, neon green
kind of
type
a glow
color.
in the dark. If we turned out the lights, we could find King George, I think.
Most definitely. I'm going to buy you a pair of those.
I love those. Thank you. I appreciate that.
BSN, Nike school here, so if there are Nike shoes, I will scoop you up a pair. So George back to the free throw line where he has been solid tonight for the Bulldogs. And that one off the mark, no good. Finally got him. Commentator's jinx. Jim, it's late.
It is late. It's been a long day. It's been a good day.
Yeah,
we've been busy.
So far.
Yeah.
Alumni night here. Saw a lot of great former players and coaches come out here tonight. And also little Indians Club night. They got to come out and help the teams onto the floor. Not only that, they got to ride the bus that the team rides and get a tour of campus.
That is great.
So the little Indians are a little big time tonight.
We also had a appreciation day today, a thankathon, where we called all our donors today. And we told them we were not asking for money. We were just thanking them for what they've done for the college. So we had a good day doing that earlier today.
One of them failed to answer the phone whenever he was called, so I apologize about that. But I did get my voicemail.
Good.
Davis, floater in the paint. No good. Rebound tipped out. Davis gets it back, kicks it out. Harper swings it over now. Holiday back to Harper. Three-pointer on its way. That one no good. And the rebound to George. Well, a big stop there for the Bulldogs. Got to get points this trip down the floor. They trail at 69-57, coming up on 4.5 to play in the contest. Floater, good. Big basket knocked down there by Parrish. He has really turned up his game after getting that technical foul earlier on here. He has put the team on his back and trying to reel them back in this one.
Cut it to 10, Adam. 4.5 minutes left in the ball game. ICC with a 10-point lead and the ball.
So Davis yo-yoing it back and forth up top. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Harper with it now. Works it over to K.J. Patrick. Patrick wants to drive inside. And he tried the extra pass, but a great job by the Bulldogs to take it away, and that's going to be a foul on the Indians. Good defense by Wilson of the Bulldogs to get the steal. And so now, Jim, if you're the Bulldogs, you have got to take advantage of these free throws.
Right. Got to take advantage of free throws, and the clock is stopped at them. That's a great benefit for them. They're down 10, 4 minutes left in the ball game.
So this will send Hamilton to the free throw line. And can't get that first one. Man, the Bulldogs are going to look back at the end of the night if they can't find a way to rally in this one. They're going to say free throws would have been a big part of kind of snuffing that rally. 69-59, 4:03 to go here. Second free throw, that one good for Hamilton. So the Indians set to inbounds. And
the foul on
11. Hold on, there's no way that foul's on 11. No way. He was nowhere near the basketball. It could be on 5, but that was not on 11.
Well, it's just his first, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, so
in
that case, you most definitely want to let George eat that foul and not put it on Hamilton in case Hamilton has multiple fouls. But, yeah, George was saying, dude, I was guarding the ball. I wasn't, I was guarding the inbouncer. Free throw good.
Winston.
For Winston.
He's got 13 points.
Remind you to stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way at the end of this one. Now the officials are kind of chit-chatting over here, and they're going to stay with the call, but I'm going to agree that one was on 5 instead of 11. But in that case, if you are George, you just say, hey, yeah, I'll take it, as that was only his first foul. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Got to hurry now. Time starting to become a factor. 10-point contest. Bulldogs down 70-60. Here inside 4 minutes to play. George drives inside, and traveling is the call. Media timeout on the floor. Let's take the media timeout with them. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back, an extended media timeout here. There they go. 70-60 is your score. ICC with the lead here over Gulf Coast. Let's check in on baseball, see how things are looking there for the Indians.
Is it still going on?
Yep, it's in the bottom of the 8th inning, 5-2. We were joking that this game would be over about the 6th inning with Brad and Minga earlier today. Nope. They're going to be able to get a 9-inning baseball game in before we get this one done tonight.
This game might not be over until they play tomorrow.
You're right. So the Indians getting set to inbounds here. They lob it over the top and just a little bit too tall, but luckily for the Indians, the Bulldogs couldn't find a handle on that one. Great hustle there by Hinton as he tried to get that one back for the Bulldogs, but instead it goes out of bounds back to the Indians. So Winston will get the inbounds and will spin it into the front court. Indians want to use as much clock as they can here, but still manage to put some points on the board. This is Holiday. That's an offensive foul.
Yeah, that's offense.
Well, Parrish that time was bumping him with his midsection to keep it PG. And then Holiday kind of got fed up with it. And kind of got that, as they always say, the retaliation is always what gets caught there. but a good job by Parrish. Tell you what, Parrish has played well. Now, he did get that technical foul, but he's been able to get the team back in and got that turnover there to see if the Bulldogs can take advantage of it. They haven't been inside 10 in a while, but instead he turns it over. DJ Davis with the steal, and Davis is going to lay it in.
Big Adam.
Smart play by Davis. Most guys want to dunk that situation. He knew that they had to value the points there. He was able to get it. Shot denied by Fox on the other end. Big stop there by the Indians.
Indians with the ball, 12-point lead, 3 minutes left in the ball game.
So Winston will dribble it over now on the far side of the floor. Inside he goes to Fox. Fox wanting to challenge the big man. Hook shot is up, bouncing around, no. And the Bulldogs with the rebound. Gulf Coast got to go in a hurry now. 2:45 to play in the contest. Three-pointer quickly put up on the other end. It's long, no good. Rebounds tipped out. And Cooperwood hustles it down. Cooperwood's going to go in. He's going to be hit and count the basket for Cooperwood.
That's huge.
Well, we said this was a game of hustle here. Everybody standing around expecting that ball to go out of bounds. Cooperwood chased it down and was able to get the layup, and that foul's going to be on Parrish. It's going to be his fifth. And as much as he has been vocal tonight, the student section telling him to have a good night across the way. So a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here for Cooperwood. Jim, we said it in the first part of the second half, it was the hustle of Gulf Coast. That's what helped them build about a 5-point lead, as that free throw is good. But the Indians have got those hustle moments in the second part of the second half to be able to build this back out to a 15-point advantage.
Adam, you know, they took that 3-point lead, and that's the biggest they got. They never turned the corner. They had a couple of turnovers, and we started building off that, had that 13-0 run, and we have taken control of this ball game here late.
The two big men wrestling away the basketball. Love the fact that they stayed aggressive after it, and once the whistle was blown, you saw both of them stop the play and walk away from each other.
75-60, Indians with the ball, 15-point lead, 2:17 left in the ball game. Hey, take care of the ball, run some clock.
So we said this is a big ball game here tonight. The Lady Indians have already got their win, 65-57, to stay in the chase for the regular season conference championship. The Indians on top of the conference right now. This is a big-time game here to try to separate them from some of the competition on down the road. 75-60 is the score. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Fox with it, drops it off to Winston. Winston, he wants to drive inside. Reverse scoop shot. Are you serious? Beautiful. Winston just flips that one in, and ICC takes the largest lead of the night, 77-60. Bulldogs with it, 1:45 to go here. Dangerous skip pass, and Holiday takes it away. Holiday kicks it out. DJ Davis for three. That one left a little short. Easy rebound and held that time by Wilson. And now here come the Bulldogs. They thought about the three, opted against it. Now going to back it back out and reset here. Down by 17, inside a minute and a half to play. Shot is up and good. George with the finish. And a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Full timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them, as we'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC up in this one, 77-62 with 1:21 to go in the contest. Indians can pretty much just, my goodness, how is that a travel? as Winston was tackled. That would have been a play Coach Travis Macon
would have appreciated
out of the Gulf Coast player. And Coach Wilson got to stay in control in this situation.
Yeah,
don't want to pick up a technical.
No, don't get a technical
this late in the ball game. But my goodness, what is it? And Gulf Coast, as Jim likes to say, ball don't lie as he throws that one away. Well, it's been the best of times. It's been the worst of times for the officials tonight. But at the end of the day, as like Steve Diffie likes to say, as long as they're consistently inconsistent, that's okay. The consistent part is the part.
That's right.
So 77-62 is the score. Indians with it. Working around the perimeter. Harper feeds it inside. Now up top to Cooper Wood. He's going to drive inside. His shot is up. No good.
Come on, guys.
Sam say just a little bit of an extra push there after the play.
My point is, and Gulf Coast has played very well tonight. I give them a lot of credit, but why are you fouling with 50 seconds left in the ball game and you're down by 15? The game's over, but I guess you play it out.
Imagine we'll probably see these two teams meet up again in the postseason, and I imagine it'll be another fun one. I'll tell you this, folks. This is a 77-62 contest. It don't feel like
No, it doesn't.
double-digit lead here for the Indians. This has felt like it's been nip and tuck the whole way through.
Gulf Coast is a good basketball team, no doubt about it.
That first free throw from Cooper Wood is up in and good. 78-62 now is the score. So waiting the second free throw here, and it's good as well for Cooper Wood. He will check out the contest. He's had a great job tonight. Maybe not a whole lot of score, but, man, he has done the little things to help make the difference in this ballgame.
No doubt. A lot of positive minutes from him tonight.
79-62 is the score. 45 seconds before this one is final. Gulf Coast with it. Swings it into the corner. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. And, Jim, I'm not saying this to be disparaging towards Gulf Coast, but that's kind of just how that second half of the second half has went for the Bulldogs. Nothing really has gone their way.
They had a great first 10 minutes of the second half. ICC's had a wonderful last 10 minutes of the second half.
George with the steal and the jam on the other end for the Bulldogs as the officials letting them get a little physical down the stretch here. And now this is going to be KJ Patrick. He got away with the carry.
He did carry that.
And this is going to be Holiday backing this one out, going to dribble it out of this one, and ICC will pick up the 79-64 win here over the Bulldogs to complete the sweep of the visiting Gulf Coast squads this evening. As we'll take a break and be back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this here from Fulton.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back as I'm just drinking in the chop, echoing throughout the DEC. A sweet night for ICC basketball, picking up the sweep of two hard-fought basketball games. Jim, we knew coming in we're going to have two special games tonight, and I feel like we got that. Yes, both the Lady Indians and Indians end up winning big, but it didn't feel like two big ball games. But the Indians, let's talk about it. We'll go back and talk about the night overall. But the Indians find a way late, get those hustle points, and get the big win.
They did, and congratulations to the Lady Indians and Indians. Two well-fought games, two big victories, but let's give Gulf Coast a lot of credit, Adam. They're good ball clubs. I'm talking the women's and men's. Nothing to hang your head about, and like Adam said, probably down when we get to the playoff situation, we will play again.
Most definitely. Well, Jim, let's take a look at some final stats of tonight's contest, and let's start with the visiting Bulldogs.
All right, again, the final score, ICC 79, Mississippi Gulf Coast 64. Gulf Coast tonight, Parrish had 13. King George had 12. Matthew Hinton, the big 6'9" center, had 13. Wilson, the point guard, had 5. Dwight had 2. LaMelle came off the bench, had 6. Hamilton came off the bench, had 10. And Noblet had a big 3. That's their 64 points tonight.
And now the scoring for the Indians.
For the Indians tonight, Tim Holiday came off the bench, led the team with 23 points. Demarion Winston had a solid game with 15. DJ Davis, the other guard, had 11. Kyler Fox, big center, had 12. Cooperwood came off the bench, had 9. Phillip had 4. Harper had 3. Jason Johnson had 2. 79-64 Indians.
That is your final score there in favor of ICC. They do get the sweep. And, Jim, we got a little bit of meat left on the bone here, so we got to pick our Samstown Market star of the game. And, Jim, it's a tough one, but I'm going to let you pick it here tonight.
It's a tough one. A lot of good playing by a lot of the good players tonight. Played well. I'm proud of the ICC Indians. But Tim Holiday came off the bench, hit 2 4-point plays to start early in the ball game. Had a solid game, led the team with 23 points. Let's give it to Tim Holiday.
I agree. I think that's a great choice. Tim Holiday will be our Samstown Market star of the game. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. ICC earns a sweep. That's what I'm going to say, earns a sweep this evening here against the Bulldogs. Lady Indians win the first one. Indians cap off the nightcap there with a big win here in Fulton. Well, that's going to do it. Our next home game will be Thursday of next week. And if you ask me who it's against, I can't tell you. Jim, hold on. Yeah, I got it right here in front of me.
Have you got it?
I may be like, hold on.
No, we'll find it.
Hold on. Who do we play tonight? We play Gulf Coast tonight.
It will be against Mississippi Delta.
So we'll have Delta here on Thursday. If you can't make it to Fulton and you feel like listening to us talk some more, tune in at 5:30, 7:30, as that'll do it here from Fulton. We'll be back tomorrow at 12:30 with basketball, a makeup game as the Lady Indians will take on Southwest, a tough task for ICC to go back-to-back in those type games. We may also have baseball, so you want to just follow us on your favorite social media platform at Let's Go ICC, as I'm trying to find the exit, can't do so from that. So have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.